Be honest for a second. If you stopped providing, if you stopped paying, if you stopped fixing, chasing, apologizing, and sacrificing, would she still be there? Or are you only loved as long as you're useful? Most men never ask themselves this question because the answer is terrifying, and deep down, you already know it. This video is for the men who are exhausted, angry, and quietly dying inside relationships where their value is measured by how much pain they can take. Today, I'm going to explain why so many men destroy their bodies, their minds, and their futures for women who add absolutely nothing to their lives. Why the more you sacrifice, the less you're respected. And why the moment you stop bleeding, everything changes. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. Now listen carefully. Most men don't realize they're being drained while it's happening. They think they're being loyal. They think they're being strong. They think this is what being a man looks like. Work harder, provide more, sacrifice sleep, ignore pain, swallow your anger, put her first no matter what. And when it starts breaking you down, you don't question the relationship, you question yourself. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I need to try harder. Maybe if I give more, she'll finally appreciate me. But here's the truth that hurts the most. A woman who adds zero value to your life does not respect sacrifice. She gets comfortable with it. The more you give, the less she values you. The more you struggle, the colder she becomes. The more you kill yourself for her, the more invisible you become. Not because you're weak, but because you were trained to believe suffering makes you worthy. Society praises men who destroy themselves quietly. Men who don't complain, men who carry everything alone, men who break down in silence, and women like this benefit from that conditioning. Let me tell you about a man who lived this lie to the end. He worked non-stop, 2 jobs, side hustles, barely slept, back always hurting, always tired. Every decision he made was about her comfort, her needs, her moods, her complaints. She didn't work, didn't help him build, didn't bring peace, didn't encourage him, but she demanded everything. If he rested, he was lazy. If he said no, he was selfish. If he talked about stress, he was weak. So he kept going. And the more he destroyed himself, the less she respected him. She started comparing him to other men, started talking down to him, started acting bored, started treating him like an employee instead of a partner. And when his body finally gave out, when stress and exhaustion broke him, she left. Not because he failed her, but because he stopped being useful. That's the part men don't want to accept. Some women don't love the man, they love what the man provides. Money, attention, security, emotional labor, status, but they do not love the sacrifice behind it. And when the sacrifice becomes inconvenient, they disappear. Men are taught that love means suffering. Women are taught that love means being served. That imbalance kills men slowly. Here's something you need to understand. A woman who adds value makes your life easier. A woman who adds zero value makes your life heavier, then blames you for being tired. She doesn't ask how to help, she asks why you're not doing more. She doesn't bring peace, she brings pressure. She doesn't build with you, she drains you and calls it love. You've felt this. You come home exhausted and she starts a fight. You're stressed and she says you're distant. You're sick and she's annoyed. You're quiet and she accuses you of not caring. Your pain doesn't matter. Your stress doesn't matter. Your health doesn't matter. But her feelings, those must be handled immediately. This is how men get trapped, not with chains, with guilt. If you leave, you're weak. If you complain, you're fragile. If you choose yourself, you're selfish. So you stay. You stay while your health gets worse. You stay while your confidence disappears. You stay while your dreams die. And deep down, you feel it. This relationship isn't making me better, it's killing me. But you're afraid to say it, because men are not allowed to be victims, especially when the damage comes from a woman. Let me be very clear. A relationship that drains you is not love. A relationship that requires you to destroy yourself is not loyalty. A relationship where only one person benefits is not partnership. It's exploitation. And it happens because men tie their identity to usefulness. If I provide, I matter. If I sacrifice, I'm worthy. If I endure, I'm a man. So when a woman takes without giving, you don't see abuse, you see duty. But here's the truth. A woman who truly values you will protect your energy. A woman who doesn't will consume it. And consumption looks like this. She controls your time, mocks your goals, hates your hobbies, gets angry when you rest, punishes you for setting boundaries because your independence threatens her control. The moment you slow down, you might think. The moment you think, you might realize. The moment you realize, you might leave. So she keeps you busy, tired, stressed, distracted. Men who are exhausted don't question their lives, they comply. That's why so many men wake up one day and don't recognize themselves. They didn't lose themselves because they were weak. They lost themselves because they were loyal to the wrong woman. And here's the most painful part. When you finally stop killing yourself, when you finally say no, when you finally choose yourself, that's when you see the truth. Some women only stay while you're bleeding for them. The moment you heal, they disappear. Because they never wanted a man, they wanted a resource. If this is hitting close to home, that's not an accident. This channel exists to say what most men are afraid to admit. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comments section. Ask yourself this: does this woman bring peace into my life or stress? Does she help me grow or hold me back? Does she care about my well-being or only what I provide? Because a man who keeps killing himself for someone who adds nothing is not noble. He's being erased, and no one will thank him for it. You see, the moment a man stops bleeding for a woman who adds nothing, something strange happens. At first, there's silence. No drama, no apology, no sudden appreciation, just space. And that space is terrifying for men who were trained to believe their value comes from being needed. Because when you stop overgiving, you're forced to face a question you've been avoiding for years. Who am I when I'm not being used? This is where most men panic and run back. They apologize, they explain, they promise more effort, and in doing that, they lock themselves back into the same prison. But some men don't go back, and those men scare people. Let me tell you about one of them. This man was not special, not rich, not famous, not born confident. He was just tired. Tired of working himself sick, tired of walking on eggshells, tired of feeling like love was something he had to earn every day with pain. His woman complained constantly. Nothing was ever enough. If he worked late, she said he didn't care. If he came home early, she said he wasn't ambitious. If he rested, she said he was lazy. If he talked about his stress, she said he was weak. So one day, he stopped explaining. Not out of anger, out of clarity. He stopped overworking, stopped chasing approval, stopped arguing. He still showed up, still acted with respect, but he stopped sacrificing himself. And here's what happened. She didn't become sweeter. She didn't suddenly appreciate him. She became uncomfortable because for the first time, she wasn't in control of his energy. She tested him, picked fights, withdrew affection, tried guilt, and for the first time, it didn't work. He didn't beg, didn't chase, didn't fold. He kept his routine, focused on his body, focused on his work, focused on peace. And something powerful happened. He started to feel like himself again. The anxiety faded, the anger softened, the exhaustion lifted. And eventually she left, not because he failed, but because he stopped playing the role that fed her comfort. And here's the part most men don't expect. When she left, his life didn't collapse, it expanded. He slept better, his health improved, his confidence came back. And the women he attracted after that were different, not demanding, not draining, not entitled. Because when a man is no longer desperate to be chosen, he chooses better. This is the truth men are never taught. The woman who drains you is not the prize, your peace is. A woman who adds value does not compete with your well-being. She protects it. She doesn't need you broken to feel secure. She doesn't need you exhausted to feel important. She wants you strong, rested, focused, and alive. And if a woman disappears the moment you stop destroying yourself for her, that's not loss, that's confirmation. Here's the hard reality. Some women benefit from men being empty, because empty men are easier to control. An exhausted man won't question disrespect. A stressed man won't notice manipulation. A guilty man won't set boundaries. So when you start choosing yourself, you become dangerous, not violent, not angry, independent. And independence exposes everything. This is why the moment you stop killing yourself, the mask slips. Suddenly you're different. Suddenly you're cold. Suddenly you're selfish. But what really changed is this. You stopped accepting a one-sided deal. And here's something men need to hear clearly. You are not here to be a resource until you collapse. You are not here to earn love through suffering. You are not here to be consumed. You are here to build a life. And anyone who demands that life at the cost of your health, peace, or dignity is not your partner. They are your problem. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. Because men don't need more motivation, they need permission to stop self-destruction. Let me say this slowly. A woman who loves you will never enjoy watching you suffer. A woman who respects you will never need you broken. A woman who adds value will never punish you for resting. And if that doesn't describe the woman in your life, the question isn't how to fix her. The question is why you're still sacrificing yourself. This is where everything becomes clear. The men who win are not the men who give the most. They are the men who stop giving to people who give nothing back. They are not cruel. They are not bitter. They are done. Done begging. Done proving. Done bleeding. And when a man reaches that point, something shifts inside him. He no longer fears being alone more than being used, and that changes everything. So here's the question I want to leave you with. If you stopped overgiving today, if you stopped sacrificing your health, peace, and future, who would still be standing next to you? Think about that honestly, and I want you to drop a comment below. Not for me, for yourself. Answer this in the comments. What is the one thing you're sacrificing right now for a woman who hasn't earned it? Your time, your health, your money, your peace? Say it out loud, because once you name it, you can stop losing it. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. Because the world doesn't change when men suffer in silence. It changes when men finally stop.